Hey guys, what's up? It's Card Shuffler 99 here today. Adam's gonna show you some pretty cool, a pretty cool trick, but he'll get into that soon. Make sure you check out our Instagram, cardshuffler_99. Our Twitter is cardshuffler99, and our Gmail is cardshuffler99@gmail.com. Now, make sure you hit all of those good buttons: the like button, subscribe button, and that notification button, which is the bell-shaped button. So the second we post, you guys can check us out because you will get a notification. Now, Adam, are you ready?
I am ready. So, guys, today we got a lot of requests for me to show you guys and explain one of my go-to street performance tricks, and this is one of actually the first tricks I learned. I know, literally throwback to a few years ago when this trick wasn't even, there were never even tutorials for this trick on YouTube, because street magic has moved, a long way from the beginning. Originally, magic was these big stage acts, and now it's moving into the close-up magic with card tricks and cardistry and sleights and all that stuff. So at the time, this was a relatively new trick when I learned it, and there were no tutorials out there, so I had to figure it out for myself. And this was probably one of the first tricks that I actually revealed for myself, and this is the kissing card trick, okay? So instead of performing this trick and revealing it like a typical video, I'm actually going to give you guys some uses for the trick. So I'm going to give you guys 2 different ways you can perform it, and not only that, I'll give you guys a little bonus idea that you can use with this concept actually, okay? So because, we've never actually done a face reveal yet, we are not going to perform this trick, nor am I going to kiss Robert today.
I'm not kissing him. We are not gay.
So, basically what we're going to do here today is we are going to try to basically teach the trick to you guys, as well as give you guys some uses for it. So like I said, this is probably my go-to card trick on the street. It's such a powerful effect, and it blows minds, okay? So if you haven't seen the performance of a kissing card trick, just look it up. You can watch a performance of it. Basically what it is, you have someone select the card, they can sign the card, and then, you basically fold it up, you let them bite on it, and then you, the spectator, you have a card, you sign it, you bite on it, and then you get them to switch after you kiss. And no, you don't actually, steal the card from their mouth and switch it. That's not what happens. So, all you're going to need to do this trick, okay, is a duplicate. So you're going to need a set of duplicates, and one is going to be pre-signed, okay? So in this case, I wrote 99 here because we are Card Shuffler 99, but you can do anything, okay? And I'll tell you guys some other things that you can actually do with the signature a little bit later, but let me get to kind of how this actually works. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your duplicates. One is going to be pre-signed, but you need to remember how you sign the card, okay? And I'm talking the exact angle, where you write it, how big you write it. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you're going to have to replicate that signature later in the trick, okay? So only one of these is going to be signed, okay? Make sure it dries. Make sure you have this set up before, you start a trick. And you're going to take the other duplicate, you're going to put that on top, and the signed duplicate is going to go directly on top of that as well, okay? What you're going to do here, have a marker set up, you go to someone, you say, hey, go ahead, select a card, right? They go ahead, they pick a card, and they're going to sign their card. So, they go ahead and they give it a little, whatever. They sign their card, okay? While they're signing the card, they can blow on it. What you need to do is you need to flip over the top card and grab a break. Now, you can do this any way you want. You can turn around and say, go ahead, sign your card, show your friends, and you could easily just turn this over, grab a break, and you're ready to go. But what you could also do is, while this is on the side of your body, really, you can actually just push this over if this was your leg, and you can actually flip over the card just like that on the side of your leg. So you can do this any way you want. Just get it flipped over, and you're basically going to hold your wrist down as you come back. So you say, okay, you went ahead, you got to sign your card, perfect. What you're going to do is you're going to take the card, and you just have to nicely place it on top without flashing this, of course. So you're going to put that on top, square everything up, and say, all right, that was your card. The signature cannot come off. Make sure everybody gets one last look at the card, okay? So you're buying time here, and what you're going to do is you're going to flip over the card, but you're flipping over 2 cards as 1 card, okay? So at this point, what you're going to do is you're going to fold the card. This is not their card, but they believe this is their card. This is already the signed card that you made before the trick started. So at this point, you're going to take this and you're going to have them bite down on the card, okay? So it doesn't matter. I'll just stick this in the pen. Okay, actually, no, I'm not. You go ahead and hold that, Robert.
Yeah, I got you.
Now, at this point in the trick, what you have is their card on top, okay, and your other card, which is not signed, there. So what you have to do is you're going to do a double lift, okay? So the easiest double lift I can really explain to you guys is a strike double lift, where you kind of, bevel the deck a little bit, and you're going to pick up 2 cards and flip it over as 1, okay? So that's the easiest double lift I can show you guys at this point in time. And what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and attempt to sign it in a similar fashion. Doesn't have to be perfect. Make sure you blow on it. Okay. And once again, you still have 2 cards here, so I just have to, I just hold my pinky in the corner to hold it there. And what you're going to do here is you're going to take this again. You're going to flip both over as 1. And you're now going to fold this one. You're going to pretend this is your card. Okay. And basically how the trick goes, the magician bites on it. They kiss. And what happens is everybody can reveal that the cards switch. Now, at the end of the trick, you still have one of your signed cards, like on the deck. So what you could do, one-hand Charlie. You can get rid of this if you wanted to. You could get some double-sided tape or something like that and mix it up. Now, this trick has been performed by so many magicians out there. It's been performed by Collins Key. This trick has been performed, I think, by David Blaine. It's been Chris Angel, I think, may have done it. A lot of magicians have done this trick, and it's such a popular effect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to show you guys how you can expand upon this trick. So let me get another set of duplicates here. So really quick, I just want to mention that, this, idea of the double lifts and everything like that, instead of having, cards switch, you could actually use the same idea to make a card teleport into, for example, a Rubik's Cube, or into, anything really, into a box or into an envelope or anything like that. Your shoe. Right, where you use the same method, it's, except, obviously, you'd have to go through a different series of steps, but I just want to mention really quick, it's not the same trick exactly, but I'm just mentioning you can always use this double lift idea for a teleportation effect. But now I'm going to talk about what you can do with the signature, okay? Now, this is a very popular trick, so really quick, I'm going to go through 2 different things you can do. 1, if you guys know what a heckler is someone who, really is very skeptical about your magic, okay? A heckler is really just going to, be skeptical about every single possible thing you're doing, okay? Now, this is definitely a pretty cool idea that you can perform to a heckler. Now, what would you do, okay? For example, when you sign the card, you write something, funny, and you basically try to expose the heckler in front of everybody. I've actually done this before. You can write anything on here. You can write a curse word if you wanted to. You can write, I don't know, you could write STFU if you guys know what that means. You could write,
Shut the heck up.
That's not what it means, but you can write anything. You can just write something to them to send them a message, okay? And basically, when this appears in their mouth and they take it out, now obviously you're not going to kiss this person, okay? But you don't have to kiss this person to make the magic work. You could just bite on the card, and I know what Collins Key actually does when he doesn't want to kiss someone. He puts it in his mouth, and he'll actually put it all the way into his mouth, and then he'll bring it back out, and then he'll open up, and he'll show that, they switched, right? So you can do this for a heckler. You can always write, some something you want to say to them, basically.
More kid appropriate here most of the time.
Where you want them to basically go away. You could write go away. You could write get out of here. You could write, you're an idiot. Whatever you want to write, okay? So that's one way you can do it. Another thing, this is a popular trick. Now, because it is the kissing card trick, this is a popular trick for proposals, or I guess some people call this promposals. Basically, where people, you want to ask someone out to like the prom, or you want to marry someone. I don't know. People have done this before. I think a college football player actually did this, and he actually basically wrote, a long message on it. Like you could write, "Will you marry me?" Whatever you want. And basically, when this appears in their mouth, that is pretty cool. So, it's basically the effect of having, someone, pick a card, they sign it. They think that you're just signing their, your card, but really, you wrote some message like will you marry me or something like that. And then when you show that now you have their card, the last thing they're expecting is for you to propose to them or for you to ask them out or something like that. And when they take it out, they open it up. Not only are they amused by the magic, at the same time, they're getting, a proposal or promposal or whatever you want to say, something from you. So you can honestly do anything. You can really use this trick and expand upon it. It's more than just a signature. You can do this to send a message to someone. You can do this for anything, of course. Now, obviously, yes, you don't have to kiss the person. You can definitely do this. If you're a guy, you can do this to a guy. You can definitely
Just
do that.
Yeah.
You can honestly, like I said, what Konski does, he'll fold it, he'll put it in his mouth, and he'll literally put it all the way into his mouth so you can't see it, and then he'll bring it back out. And that's kind of the effect of it changing instead of kissing. So that is the trick, guys. Like I said, this is probably my go-to trick. Yeah, this is the kissing card trick. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and this is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out.